Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear. I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pavan. Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess at Noihof, too. Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky. I'm gaping at Smell, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. But in the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go. So we scarp it. You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were gonna pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Hey, over here! It's up the hill. Shh. Chief, tell the king. Shut up, he'll hear you.
Oh shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
My God. So it's true then. That... He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Big ox by the name of Timmy.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about him.
That's... We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First, prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
I hear he's hiding in Ratai.
Oh, yeah? Where in Ratai?
He's at the butcher's. They're his kin.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you've got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over.
Hey, what are you playing at here?
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
Well, it was in the woods. In some kind of woods. A church. There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though. It was written on
We could get all the way to the camp unobserved this way. Our attack would catch them by surprise, but then we'd run straight into the middle of the Cumans.
I need you to go to Sir Divish in Talmberg and tell him to send Captain Robard and his men to our aid. There's not enough of us here in the camp.
So it's worse than I thought. But Sir Radzik is right. We should do something about them before it's too late. I'll send my soldiers.
To the bridge, quickly! Get to the other side, as many of you as possible, and hold your position there! Kill them!
Halt! Stop where you are!
What the fuck are you on about? What's... Hang on. You're the... Fuck me. I thought we left you to the crows. Tough little fucker, eh?
What did you do with my sword?
Judging by our last encounter, I'd say you made a big mistake coming here.
Where's my fucking sword?
But then I'm bad for a peasant brat.
It's not over yet, you scum. Now where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you in hell.
Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me what you've done with it! He's the one who attacked Noihof and stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you? If we'd taken him alive, the executioner might have gotten more out of him. Anyway, we found a trunk full of coin down below. Someone was paying this gang very well.
I will make you pay for this. It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word.
Yes, sir.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off. And they even took one captive.
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar.
If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First, that fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him. I doubt Melikar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. If she's actually there.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here.
Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus.
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say! Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar! Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
That bandit is going with me, and if you try to stop me, you'll get hurt. Is that clear?
So that's your justice, is it? This fucker killed my boy, and now you want to kill me instead of him?
I'm glad to see you, Henry. I'd like to thank you again. Everyone is cured. It's nothing short of a miracle.
Looks like that wagon was loaded with charcoal.
Who are you?
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Ah! Damn it. Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks? They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there! I should search him. I may find something.
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like. Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing.
Some night it was, without a crest. I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me.
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
By Mickelson the Master Armourer, am I right? They're forever trying to smear my good name.
Copper. And quite a lot of it.
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly.
She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but... And suddenly I hear screams. So they shouted at me to tell Florian that when he rises up, he'll get the girl back.
Those bastards kidnapped Esther, yes, Rapota. And a night they called Sir Yezhi. They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home,
More punch dice.
they wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back.
What do you want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila. I'm here to place you under arrest. Let's go. Master Fafar is very keen to meet you.
I'll do anything. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
Good work, Henry. Thank you, Master Fafar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything...